We're
We're
live.
live.
Let me make
Let me make
sure.
sure. Okay.
This one's really dope. I'm painting this one. And we're back.
What's going
What's
That's
going
how
on
they,
there?
that's how they be at the commercial.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to
I'm
try
going
to
to
share
try to share
real quick.
real quick.
Actually, I'm going to share it
Actually,
to
I'm gonna share it to my
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 page
page
first.
first.
Okay.
Okay.
Nyla,
Nyla,
chill out,
chill out,
okay?
okay?
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
this is a
this
good
is a
one.
good one.
She's
She's
talking to
talking
her
to her
sister.
sister.
What you doing?
All right.
All right.
Let's
Let's
just
get
start off.
started. What?
They won't let
Oh,
me
let
in.
me in.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's get
Get
started.
started.
Hello,
Hello,
I'm
I'm
Cynthia
Cynthia
Howard,
Howard,
the
the
co-founder and
co-founder,
creator
creator
of
of
Trans Life.
Trans Life.
Do you
Do
hear
you
an
hear
echo?
an echo?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm a
I'm a
filmmaker,
filmmaker
photographer,
and
writer.
writer.
I
I
am the
am the
mother
mother
of
of
a
a
7-year-old
7-year-old
trait
trait
year,
year,
and I am
and I
also
am
the
also the
director of a
of
sickle
a
cell
sickle
where
cell
me and my
where my
mom
mom
had sickle
has
cell
sickle
who
cell
passed
who passed
away
away
when I
when
was
I
young,
was young,
and
and
that was
that
pretty
was
much
pretty
it.
much it.
It's
Master.
on me.
Master,
Okay. My name is Master Burt. I'm an artist from Chicago, Illinois. I'm a father of 1.5. What else? Oh, advocate, sickle cell advocate. And I work with Sabria Amarissa and the sickle cell experience.
No,
no,
you
you
don't.
don't.
No, you
You
didn't get
get
the
the
sound
sound
effect.
effect.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Anyways,
Anyways,
right, we have an
we have an
interesting
interesting
topic
topic
since you
since you
have
have
both of the
both of the
single
single
parents
parents
from the
from
panel.
the panel.
Usually there
Usually
are
there
more,
are more,
but
but
today
today
the
the
wonderful
wonderful
people who
people who
started
started
this
this
to have a
to have a
conversation
conversation
about
about
to like
to like
being single
being
parent.
single parent.
Uh,
Uh,
I just want to
I just want
say
to say
probably the
probably
single
the
most
single most
hardest thing I've
hardest
ever
thing
done
I've
in
ever
my
done in my
life.
life.
Uh,
Uh,
can you
can you
concur with
concur
that?
with that? Hey, listen, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough for me because it's like uh raising a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like if this was a boy. You know what I mean? Like I know how to cut hair. I know how to go to the store and pick boy clothes. That's not hard. Cause I would just pick something that I would probably wear, or something that I just think is just pretty cool for a little boy. It's tough to do that with a girl. I don't know what's good and what's bad. Like I just know I don't want any type. That's all I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's tough
It's
raising a
tough
girl.
raising a girl.
They're
They're
smart, but they
smart,
think
but
they're
they
smarter
think
than you.
smarter than you. Man.
And
Yeah. And
they're not.
they're not at all.
It's
It's
sad how
sad how
he tries to get away
tries to
with
get
things.
away
And
with
it's
things.
like,
You know?
you're not
You're not
smarter than
smarter
me.
than me.
You're very
You're very
brilliant.
brilliant.
Close, but no
Close, but no
star.
star.
Um,
Um.
so
So
sorry, my
sorry,
daughter's
my daughter's
having
in
phone
phone
conversation.
conversation.
You hear
You
a
hear a
child
child
screaming.
screaming.
You know why?
You know what?
Please let me
Please
know,
let
Shay.
me know, Shay.
So if
So
you hear
if
the
you hear the
echo, it's
echo,
just me
it's just
out
me
there with
out
it.
there with it.
But I don't
But
want
I
you
don't
guys
want you guys
trying to
trying to
try to
try to
through it.
through it.
I'll try to
I'll
fix
try
it.
to fix it. Also, like when you single parenting, you gotta um the parenting matters too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for my daughter with sickle cell, it's like me knowing a lot. I can't force the other parent to like study it. You know what I mean? Like I'm knowing it. Like I had to know stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff I just knew based off living, and so I do understand. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like you want the person to be just as knowledgeable as you.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So that's a it's a lot of tough things. Like it just honestly like just this my experience. It really just make me view single mothers like because the things that I have to do. Not saying all, but a lot of fathers don't do. You know what I'm saying? Um, and you see mothers doing these things, and when you have to actually do them, you be like, how in the world do they manage all this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do they manage y'all? Like, how?
Yeah.
And, yeah. And I have a little benefit, like with the painting, that's worked for me. So I'm at home already doing that. So that's kind of a benefit for me. But what about the ones that go to work? It's like, so you mean to tell me you're going to work 8 hours, then you turn around and get the kids from school, like you do so much by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, the eye doctor's appointments. Then you gotta give quality time. Then you gotta still do some work. Then like they don't understand that the quality time and the work plus the fact that you might be hurting, they don't understand that. Like, well, mine kind of do a little bit. She understand it now, but as a kid, they don't understand that at the point.
I
Eye
doctor's
doctor's
appointment.
appointment.
Then you gotta
Then you
give
gotta give
quality.
quality.
Then you gotta
Then you
still
gotta
do
still do
Like
Like
they don't
they don't
understand
understand
I hear an
quality.
echo now.
You okay now?
Fact that
Like
you
that
might
you might
they don't
you don't
understand.
I
understand.
hear an echo now.
Hello,
Hello?
did
Did
you
you
need
need
to join
to
us?
join us?
What's her name?
Okay.
Caroline.
Okay.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, so she can hear
Oh,
me
so
now.
she can hear me now.
I'll bring you
I'll
back.
bring
I
you
thought
back. I thought.
can you hear
Can you
us?
hear us? Huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello,
Hello.
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 I'm
I'm
here.
here.
I'll bring
Hey,
you.
why
Did you want
why my
to join
headphones?
this conversation?
Can you
Can
hear
you
us?
hear us?
I can
I
hear
can
you.
hear
Get
you.
my headphones for me.
Have a
Have a
little
little.
I'm the
I'm the
adult
adult
Yes.
parent
parent.
with three
We
adult
are
here.
here. You're
Can you say
Can
something
you
else?
say something
Are you
else? Are you
you have a good signal?
a good signal?
Oh, we lost
Uh-oh,
her.
we lost her.
All right, let's give it up for Caroline.
Thank you for
Thank
coming
you for
in.
coming in.
All right.
I
I
cannot with
cannot
you.
with you.
The ones for the iPhone, baby.
The remote
The
for what?
remote for what?
Hey, the audience has spoken. I don't hear no echo no more.
She came
She
back, so
came
let's
back, so let's
Much better.
better.
How you doing?
Hi, I'm
Hi, I'm
good.
good.
I
Oh,
was
that's
I was
saying
saying
legendary.
I have
I have
three
three
young
young
adult
adult
children.
What's
children.
your name? You gotta tell us your
My name
My
name
is
now.
name is
Caroline.
Mine.
Yes, ma'am.
I will
I
be
will be
60
speaking
next
next
year.
year.
I have been a single parent since for 20 years. So
okay.
my youngest child is 20. My middle daughter is 22. First year law student at University of Southern California. Yay.
Okay, then.
Yes.
Yes.
My eldest son is 27. We are here in New York. Single parent. It's been very hard, but
It's been
my
very hard, but my
main,
name
I think, thing that helped me as a parent um, would not to put a timeline on anything. If I said something, I'm a person of my word. I
I
wanted to
wanted
how
how
important that
important
is.
that is.
But
Yes,
But
having
having
yes.
sickle
sickle
disease,
disease,
we can't
we
tell the
can't tell the
difference
Mm-mm.
future of
to anyone
anyone
else,
else,
but
but
more of
more of
our
our
plans
plans
do not
do
come
not
to
come to
fruition.
fruition.
So it was
So it was
important for my
important for my
children to
children to
learn
learn
how to
how to
pivot.
pivot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
it was
important for them
important
to
for them to
learn
learn
for
for
themselves
themselves
and
and
me
me
that
that
no matter how
no
many
matter how
times
many times
you go
you go
down,
down,
we're gonna
you're
get
gonna
back
get
up.
back up.
So
So it's a
we're all
we're
in this
all in this
together.
together.
It's a
It's a
tighter
tighter
family
family
unit
unit
when the
when the
parent
parent
has a
has a
chronic
chronic
condition.
condition.
I don't have no
I'm
Yes.
not
friends.
sitting on
Yes.
something like
I don't know. I hear
I don't know. I
something
hear
like
something. I don't know.
It's like
I don't
I
know
don't
what
know,
causing
causing
like
and
echoing and
echoing
that
and that
something. That's
something.
why I
That's why I
kept
kept
came
came
back,
back,
but
but
didn't help.
didn't help.
it's not you,
It's not
Caroline.
you,
It's
Caroline.
not you.
It's not you.
No, I think it's you, Shay.
You think it's
Your
me?
You think
internet,
it's
no,
me?
yeah, your internet normally be the one messing up.
First of all,
First
time
of
out.
all, time out.
Let's give a round of applause for that.
All right, you know what I'm
All
gonna
right, you
do?
know what I'm gonna do? I'm
Come on
come
straight from
on
the
straight from the
Cause
bed.
I don't have nothing on.
All right,
All
so
right,
I'll
so
be
I'm
free to have a
free to have a
conversation.
conversation.
Have to both of y'all
Both of
to
y'all
answer.
is some information.
All right,
Okay.
cause I want to ask her some questions.
Go right
Go right
ahead.
ahead. Alrighty.
So you say you were cause my thing went off. So you say you were 60.
I'm
Is that what
sorry.
you just? What I didn't hear what you had said right before I had like left
Oh,
like was
Oh,
out.
yes, I
yes,
will
I
be
will be
60 next
60
year.
next year.
Oh yeah, that's cool. You have sickles like actual sickle cell or a trait or what?
No, I
No,
have to
I
do
have to do
this.
Oh man, look. So look, right, stuff like that give me hope.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hope
Keep
Which
hope
alive.
alive.
which one do you have?
I have
I
sickle
have
baby
sickle baby
girl now.
girl now.
Oh,
My
okay.
My
two
two
youngest
youngest
children
children
have
have
medicine
medicine
tree.
tree.
Hi,
Hi,
youngest
youngest
son.
son.
Boogity,
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 boogity.
boogity.
He's the youngest
And
son. How old is he?
he's
He's
20.
20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought he was
And
about
my
to
And
say
my
14
eldest
or
eldest
is
something.
is
27. He
27.
has
He has a
sickle cell.
sickle cell.
So my
So my
daughter is
daughter
in
is
middle
in April
22.
22.
She has
She has
thalassemia.
thalassemia hereditary.
So growing
So
up,
growing
they
up,
did
they did
get joint
get joint
swelling and
swellings and
pain,
pain
and I had
and
to
I
know
had to
what
know
to do
what
for
to do
which
for
one.
which one.
But of
But
course,
of course,
traits have
traits
no
have no
issues.
issues.
So having a son, right? Uh,
She's
af- so having with sickle cell. Okay,
mm,
so having two sons with sickle cell,
sons
and
have
Sons have to
traits.
train.
I have
both
I
of
have
them,
sickle.
sickle cell.
both of them have a trait. Okay, well then they safe. They
Not
safe.
Not
necessarily. My
necessarily. My
youngest son,
I
youngest
mean
son,
from prior prison though.
right? He was
right,
in
he
the
was in the
trial
trial
prison
prison
until
until
he was
he
about
was about
8.
8.
Huh?
I said
I
my
said my
youngest was in
youngest
trial
was in
prison until
prison
he was
until he
about
was
8
about
Wow, really?
with the
8 with the
trait.
trait.
Wow.
That's
How
why I
did
That's
said
why
that
I
go?
said
the trait
trait
is
is
safe,
safe.
not
Not
Man, I didn't. So wow. But at such a young age, that's what I'm shocked at. I'm like not the fact that the trait, like that he had a trait and he had it, just at such a young age that he had it. Wow.
actually it
actually it
started
started
at
about
it
it
stopped
stopped
about
about
8.
8.
I
I
noticed
noticed
Wow.
people
just through
just do
the
the
super
super
hydration with
hydration
the
with the
hot.
top.
We live in
We
New
live in
York,
New York,
so the
so the
summer
summers
I had to
I
make
have to
sure
make
he
sure
stayed
he stayed
hydrated.
hydrated.
Otherwise,
Otherwise,
How did you find out that he was having the priapism issues at such a
my
young
dad
age?
my
had it.
dad had it.
He just kept. Oh yeah. See, when you older, you don't. You know, like when you older, right? See, I didn't have it like till I was like 18 or something like that. And when you that age, see, I had it like my grandfather, right? Hold on, let me. My grandfather, he my grandfather raised me first off, and he's a preacher. So it's like, how did you go to the pastor and say, "Granddad, my," like like you
Well,
don't go to the.
I get
I
you.
get you.
And my
And my
son used to
son used
say,
to say,
I want to be
I
a
want to be a
preacher.
preacher.
I said,
I
why,
said, why,
baby?
baby?
They look
They look
good.
good.
They do be fly. So what? So at almost 60 years old, what would be the best parenting with sickle cell advice that you would give one?
Um,
Um,
I would
I would
say the
say
thing
the
that
thing
worked
that
for
worked for
me
me
was to
was
stay
to stay
flexible.
flexible.
Let your
Let your
children
children
know
know
Stay who?
flexible.
flexible.
You're
Flexible.
not
You're not
Okay.
grounded to
grounded in
anything.
anything.
Yes, you
Yes,
make
you make
plans,
plans,
and yes,
and
Okay.
you
yes, you
set
set
goals,
goals,
but
it's not the end of the world
if you're
if
not
you're
able
not
to
able
do
to
it
do
at
it
that
at that set
date and
date and
time.
time.
Okay, that's cool.
If you can
If you can
keep your
keep your
word,
word,
just
just
might not
might not
happen
happen.
you want
You
it to
want
happen.
it to happen.
Hmm.
So I
So
made
I
it
made it
for them
for
to
them
know.
to know.
For
For
instance,
instance,
if we're
if
making
we're making
plans,
plans,
I say,
I
okay,
say,
we're going
okay,
to
we're
go to
gonna
the
go to the
museum.
museum.
Doesn't
Doesn't
mean
mean
that we're
that
going to
we're
go
gonna go
that
that
day,
day,
but we're
but
going to
we're
go.
gonna go.
It had to be
Had to be
flexible
flexible
with,
with.
okay, if
Okay,
I'm going
if
to
I'm
do
gonna
this,
do
I'm going
it,
to
I'm
go
gonna go.
and
I
do
do
things like
things like
leave
leave
later in the
later in the
day
day
when I know
when I
it's
know
not
it's
going to
not
be
gonna
so
be so
crowded,
crowded,
and
and
I'm not the
I'm not
bad.
the bad.
I'm not
I'm
one
not one
saying
saying
you got to
you
go.
gotta
The
go.
place
The
is
place is
closing,
closing,
so
so
we
we
still
still
went.
went.
But now
But
the
now the
security guard
security
is
guard
saying
is
the
saying
place
the
is
place is
closing,
closing,
so you
so
got to
you
go.
gotta go.
I didn't
I didn't
expend all
expend
my
all my
energy because I
energy
went
because I
later
went
in the
later in
day.
the day.
They
They
still got to
still got to
see it,
see it,
but
but
I had
I
to
had
keep
to.
it.
Mm.
Okay.
So what do you think you did best for yourself as far as your health
For
For
myself.
to
myself,
make it to 59 at this point?
I
I
listen
listen
to
to
my
my
body,
body,
not to what
not
the
to what the
doctors
doctors
say,
say,
even though I
even though I
pay
pay
attention to
attention
what
to
the
what the
doctors say.
doctors say.
I'm not
I'm
going to
not gonna
let them
let them
overtalk
overtalk
me
me
about my
about my
overtalk.
overthrow.
I live
I
this.
live this.
They don't.
They don't.
They might
They
go
might
by
go
what
by
you
what you
read,
read,
but
but
everybody is
everybody is
different, and
different,
I
and
want
I
them
want
to
them
consider
to consider
the
the
pain that
pain
you
that
feel
you feel
right
right
now
now
is a
is a
different
different
pain than
pain
you
than
felt
you felt
yesterday.
yesterday.
Yes, it's in
Yes,
the
it's in the
same
same
body,
body,
but you
but
have
you
to
have
be
to be
present
present
for who
for
you
who
are
you
at
are
that
at that
moment.
moment.
Don't
Don't
compare it
compare
to
it to
yesterday.
yesterday.
Don't let the
Don't let the
doctors
doctors
compare it.
compare
Don't
it.
let the
Don't let the
nurses
nurses
compare it.
compare it.
I'm a
I'm a
nurse,
nurse, but
so I
so
can
I
speak
can
on
speak
both
on both
sides.
sides.
But
But
don't
don't
let
let
anyone
anyone
else
else
define
define
who
who
you
you
are
are
and what's
and what's
supposed to
supposed to
has
has
impact
impact
on
on
you.
you.
What part of New York you from?
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
What part of New York are you from?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
from
I'm from
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn,
but I live
but
in
I live in
Queens right
Queens
now.
right now.
Public
Oh.
health,
Public health,
three
three
neighborhoods,
neighbors,
Taunton
Taunton
House.
House.
Mhm.
So
Did
So
you?
how do
how do
you
you
deal with
deal with
like
like
all right,
all
well I'm
right, well I'm
patient
patient,
right?
right?
So
So
that's
that's
when
when
you
you
have to
have to
disappoint a
disappoint a
child,
child,
unfortunately,
unfortunately,
or
or
you know,
you know,
because
because
sometimes
some
don't
don't
have
have
like
like
have
they
things
have
all
things all
planned out,
planned out,
right?
right?
And then
And then
this
this
big
big
issue.
issue.
So
So
can you
I'm
I'm
hearing like
hearing like
people
people
take off.
take
I
off.
hear
I hear
hissing.
hissing.
Okay,
you hear
Okay. You
what?
hear what?
that's
That's
better. I
better.
said I
I
was
said I was
hearing like
hearing
you were
like
getting
you were
ready to
getting
take
ready to
off.
take
I'm
off.
hearing
I'm
a
hearing a
hissing
hissing
over your
over your
words.
words.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it
Now I
good
hear
Now I
you.
hear you.
now? I was
I
just
was
saying,
just
how do
saying,
you
how do
handle
you handle
disappointing your
disappointing your
child
child
at
at
times?
times?
Like
Like
because
because
sometimes when it's
sometimes when it's just
just and you
and you
can't
can't
fulfill the
fulfill
things
the
that
things
you
that you
want
want
to do
to
for
do
them,
for
or
them, or
maybe
maybe
the
the
promises
promises
made to
made
them
to
are
them
just
are just
You just
you
said
you
the
just
know
two
said the
words.
two
never
words.
Never make a
Never make a
promise.
promise.
If you don't
If
make
you
a
don't make a
promise, you're gonna
promise,
have
you're
to
gonna
break
have
a
to break a
promise.
promise.
Am I right?
You don't know the daughter.
I will
I
say
will
something
say
like,
like
we will
we will
go.
go.
I don't
I
put a
don't put
date
a date
and I don't
and
put a
I don't put a
time.
time.
That way I'm
That
not
way I'm not
disappointing
disappointing
anyone. It
anyone.
will
It will
happen,
happen,
It might
It
take
might
20
take 20
years. It
years.
will
It will
happen.
happen.
But it's like,
But it's
okay,
like,
so
okay,
say
so
for
say for
instance,
instance,
okay,
okay,
I'm going to
I'm
put it
gonna
out
put it
there,
out there.
right? Because this
Like this has
happened
happened
this week.
this week.
So
So
I
I
felt
felt
terrible about
terrible
it.
about it.
My
My
daughter,
daughter,
anybody who
anybody
knows
who
my
knows
daughter,
my daughter,
you know she
she
loves to
loves to
sing.
sing.
She
She
will
will
go around
go
my
around my
house and
house and
you know,
know,
Master,
Master,
you done
you
bought
done
her a
bought her a
microphone.
microphone.
So
So
wanted to
wanted to
join the
join the
choir at
choir at
school.
school.
And
And
I
I
thought,
thought,
okay, well,
okay,
it's
well, it's
probably
probably
most likely
most likely
during
during
school. No one
school, no one
has
has
contacted me and
contacted
said
me and said
otherwise.
otherwise.
They're
They're
allowing you to
allowing you to
fill out an
fill out an
application
application
without me.
without me.
So I'm
So I'm
figuring,
figuring,
okay,
okay,
it's probably
it's
just
probably
during
just during
school.
school. Um,
No,
You
no,
can't
you
take it
can't
away
take
from
it away
school.
from
School
school.
is ours.
no, no,
No, no,
no.
no.
It's
It's
after
after
school,
school.
Right.
and
Right.
I'm
I'm
responsible. I
responsible.
don't
I
drive
don't
right now.
drive right
So I
now.
was
I was
responsible for
responsible for
her
her
way
way
home
home
2 days
2
out of the
days
week,
out of the
her
week. Her
costume, so
costume,
this
so
for
this
that.
for that.
And I
And
did
I
not
did
like
not like
associate.
associate.
I don't know.
I
I
don't know.
guess it's
I
because
guess
I
it's
was
because I
was
was
sick,
sick,
so I
so
probably
I
didn't
probably
think
didn't think
about all
about
the
all
things
the things,
components
components
going
going
into it.
into it.
When I
When
said,
I said,
okay, yeah,
okay,
maybe.
yeah, maybe.
And
And
I felt
I felt
terrible
terrible
because
because
I know
I
when she
know when she
came
came
home, I
home,
had to
I had
tell
to
her
tell
like
her like to
do
do
choir.
choir.
You're doing
You're
too
doing
much.
too much.
Let me tell you
Let me
how I
tell you
know
how
you're
I know
doing too
you're
much
doing too much
because my
because
iPad
my
is
iPad
telling
is telling me
my
my
Apple
Apple
password.
password.
So
So
whatever you're
whatever
doing,
you're doing,
you need to
you need to
stop.
stop.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No
No
problem.
problem.
That's
That's
parenting.
parenting.
Hmm.
If you
Right.
feel
Right.
bad
Feel bad
about doing
about
that,
doing that?
no,
No,
because you know
because
it
you
needed
knew
to
it
be
needed to be
done.
done.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
was
And
trying
I
to
was
wait.
trying to wait.
Same
Then she
Same
thing.
thing.
came
She
in my
came in
face.
my
I'm like,
face. I'm
nah,
like,
we're gonna
nah,
have
we're
a
gonna have a
conversation
conversation
right
right now.
Same
Same
thing.
thing.
now. So
So
yeah, I
yeah,
felt
I
bad
felt
because I'm
bad
like,
because I'm like,
when she
when
gets
she
home, I'm
gets
gonna
home,
have
I'm
to
gonna have
tell
to tell
her,
her,
oh no,
oh no,
not right
not right
now.
now.
We're gonna be
That's
quiet
required
right
right
now.
now.
And I
And
felt
I
like
felt like
I know that
I
I'm a
know that
good
I'm a good
mother. I
mother.
know I
I
do
know I do
so much
so
to
much
like
to like
provide
provide
for
for
her life
her
that
life
she
that
doesn't
she
have.
doesn't have.
She's a spoiled
She's a
brat.
spoiled brat.
So,
So,
but I
but
still
I
felt
still
at
felt
that
at that
moment
moment
like a
like a
failure.
failure.
Like
Like
I wasn't
I
able to
wasn't able to
provide the
provide
one
the
thing
one
my
thing my
child
child
wanted
wanted
At that
at that
time.
time.
So you
So
have to
you have to
forgive
forgive
yourself
yourself
and allow
and allow
yourself
yourself
to go
to go
on
on
because you know
because
if
you
you
know if you
had
had
the
the
transportation
transportation
available at the
available at the
time,
time,
it would have been
it would have
done.
been done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
We
can't
can't
give
give
them
them
everything they
everything they
want.
want.
First of all,
First of all,
second of all,
second of all,
you
you
shouldn't give
shouldn't give
them
them
everything they
everything
want.
they want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
since she
since
has
she has
a
a
propensity
propensity
to
to
singing,
singing,
and it's
and
not
it's
going to be
not going to be
stopped
stopped
because she's
because
not
she's
in
not in
this
this
choir
choir
for this
this
semester.
semester.
She's not
She's not
graduating next
graduating
year
next year
or the
or
year
the year
after
after
in high
in high
school.
school.
It will
It will
happen.
happen.
Like I
Like
said, it
I
might
said,
be
it might be
20 years
20
from
years
now,
from now,
but it
but
will
it will
happen.
happen.
So,
So,
as single
as single
parents,
parents,
we got to
we
forgive
got to forgive
ourselves.
ourselves.
Because if that
Because if
other
that other
person was
person
there,
was there,
that other
that other
person
person
might be able
might
to
be
do
able
the
to do the
transport.
transport.
But guess
But
what?
guess what?
We're both
We're both
people.
people.
Am I right,
Am I right,
Master?
Master?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
How old
Well,
is
you
your
How old is
did
your
daughter?
daughter?
both
Both
roles.
roles. It's hard.
Yeah, I don't be caring about none of that. Yeah, I don't care about certain stuff.
So you're
So
not a
you're
yes
not a
man.
yes man.
Nah, not at all. Like, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
And that
Now
And
makes
that
a
makes a
I'm
difference.
being
responsible.
a
Being a
people
people
pleaser.
pleaser.
And we're
I'm
We're
responsible
people
for
pleasers.
I'm responsible for all of your needs and some of your wants.
that's
That's
it.
That's
how I
it.
feel. I'm not responsible for all of your wants. I'm just responsible for some of your wants. And so even like like I give her money, so some of those things you can buy. Like once I cause because I just started realizing like with my kid that is if I'm buying, she will go crazy.
Hmm.
Oh no, we finna cut that.
But she
You
gonna
But
do
she
know.
gonna do
different with her
different with
money.
her money.
Yeah, she does. That's the thing. So that's what made me start doing it was that when I started noticing like you ordering different when it's with your money. Like you ordering a little different when you ordering when I say you gotta buy it. Like so yeah, when you start having to earn them couple of bucks, now all of a sudden things change. So I'm not responsible for those things. The things that I give you money for, you spend it on that, you spend it on that. All right, cool. I'm still gonna approve of those things, but you spend it on that, you spend it on that. Like, but I'm not gonna be doing everything that you want.
So I do
Mm-mm.
I
have
do have
guilt
guilt
behind
behind
the number of
the number of
crises
crises
I've
we
had
had
and
and
thinking that
thinking that
they could
they
have
could
done
have
it
done
differently
differently
if I
if
didn't
I
have
didn't have
that many
that many
hospitalizations.
hospitalizations.
But then
But
also
then
I have
also
to
I
look
have to
at
look
it
at it
and
and
say
say
they never
they never
starved.
starved.
They never
They
went
never went
without
without
clothing
clothing
or a roof
or a
over
roof
their
over their
head.
head.
And they're
And they're
all
all
productive
productive
adults.
adults.
And I
And
haven't
I
killed
haven't
anyone.
killed anyone.
That's number
That's
one
number
right
one right
there.
there.
I
I
don't have
don't
a
have a
felony
felony
dealing with
dealing
this
with this
child.
child.
Another
That's
thing,
number
like
one.
Number one.
I kind of like try to take is that okay? So like the understanding of like when you get something, they don't understand that they didn't do nothing to get that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how dare you complain about anything when you didn't do nothing to earn the things that you do have? So that's when I start really like when I think about that type of stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not finna keep on doing all of this and you ain't even done nothing to earn that.
But by
Like,
But
having
by
sickle
having sickle
cell,
cell,
did you
did you
feel that
feel
you
that you
had
had
to
to
like
like
compensate
compensate
by giving
nope.
by
her?
giving her?
He said
He
no
said no
without
without
hesitation.
hesitation.
Nah.
He
Mm-mm.
acts
Like
like
such a
such
tough
a
guy.
tough
You're
guy. You're
such
such
Listen,
right there.
I'm not saying that I'm not like I have a daughter, so like it's different, I mean, but I still have to understand that the way that I have to raise her, like I even make her pay rent.
Really?
Like,
really.
yeah, she don't pay much, but I make her pay it. I make
Okay.
her pay. I make her pay $10, and then I make her pay 15 when she late.
Okay.
Yeah, it's due by the fifth. If she don't pay
Okay.
by the fifth, I just moved it up because of her behavior. She started messing up. I told her when her behavior mess up, and rent will go up, and when her behavior is good, rent will go back down.
Okay.
So, and if she late, it's $5 more. So now she gonna be paying 15 because she did something I didn't like, and it'll be 15 next month, and 20 if she pay it on the fifth.
They have to
They
know
have to
She
that
know
as
that
a
she gonna tell me.
consequence.
She say, but Dad, what about I was in the hospital some of those days. I said, well, when I'm in the hospital, if I don't pay, you homeless.
Still gotta
still
pay
gotta
so,
rent.
pay rent.
so you still gotta pay it.
That's it.
That's it.
So
So
speaking
speaking
of
of like
as far as
as far as
disciplining
disciplining
our single
our single
parents, right?
parents,
Because I
right?
feel
Because I
like
feel like
because it's
because
just
it's
me and
just me and
her,
her,
like
like
I have to
I
be
have to be
both. I have to
both. I
be the
have to be the
nurturer,
nurturer,
but I
but
also
I
have to
also
be
have
the
to be the
enforcer.
enforcer.
So
So
I
I
really
really
like
like
sometimes
sometimes
stressful,
stressful,
and
but
sometimes
sometimes
not all the
not all
time.
the
But
time. But
there are
there are
certain
certain
times
times
don't take
don't
me
take me
serious
serious
because
because
it's
it's
like, oh
like, oh
mom,
mom,
ah,
ah,
and then she
and then she
realized,
realized,
oh,
oh,
she's not
she's
playing
not
with
playing with
me.
me.
So
So
how is
how
it a
is it a
struggle for
struggle
you
for you
all? Like,
all? Like,
you
you
know,
know,
and
and
what is
what
your
is your
form
form
of, or
of,
what
or
is
what is
like
on now? Because
how
how
do
do
you
you
handle
handle
discipline?
discipline?
First of
First
all,
of all,
school,
useful,
not as far
not
as
as far as
physically,
physically,
but as far
but
as
as far as
respect.
respect.
I
I
cannot take a
cannot take a
disrespectful
disrespectful
child,
job,
and
and
it's
it's
very,
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 very
very
important that you
important that
learn
you learn
early
early
on
on
that
that
age means
age means
something.
something.
If I'm older
I'm
than
older
you,
than you.
you gonna
You
listen.
gonna listen.
Yeah.
And if
And if
I get
I get
uncomfortable, let's
uncomfortable,
say
let's say
I'm using
I'm
more
using more
energy than
energy
you
than
need
you
to,
need to,
that means
that
I'm
means
gonna
I'm
feel it
gonna feel
later.
it later.
You gonna
You
feel it
gonna feel
later.
it later.
And I'm
And
not a
I'm not a
people
perfect
person. I
person.
remember
I
the only
remember the only
time
time
I
I
hit my
hit my
eldest. He
eldest.
was
He
5.
was 5.
I
I
remember breaking
remember
down and
breaking down
crying.
and
I'm like,
crying. I'm
I'm
like,
gonna
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
hold on.
I'm a
Oh, I'm a
terrible
terrible
person.
person.
But
But
I had to
I
know
had
that's
to
not
know
the
that's not
truth. But my
but
own
my
son
own
ended up
son
saying,
ended up saying,
Ma, shut
Ma,
up,
shut up,
Earthy. Just
Earthy.
hit
Just
me.
hit me.
But no,
But
I will
no, I
talk
will
you to
talk you
time.
to you.
But you're gonna do
But
the
you're
right
gonna do the
thing.
right thing.
So you
So
have
you
to,
have to,
if you're gonna
if
listen
you're
to
gonna listen to
somebody, it's gonna
somebody,
be
it's
a
gonna be a
parent
parent
or it's gonna be a
or it's gonna be a
judge.
judge.
And I'd rather have
I'd
the
rather
Okay,
have
that's
the
what I
Mhm.
tell
judge.
my daughter all the time. You gonna
You
listen to
gonna
me
listen to me
now or the
now or the
cops
cops
later?
later?
Yeah.
that's it.
That's it.
But it
But it
does help
does help
them
them
when they have
when they
sickle
have
cell
sickle
or
cell
we have
or we
sickle
have
cell. It
sickle cell.
helps
That
them
helps them
become
become
independent if you
independent if you
allow them
allow
to
them
be,
to,
because they
because
have
they
to
have to
know
know
a little
a
more
little
than their
more than their
friends. They
friends.
can't
They
be as
can't be as
frivolous
frivolous
like their
like their
friends are.
friends are.
They have to
They
have a
have to
little
have a
bit
little
more
bit more
responsibility at an
responsibility at an
earlier
earlier
age.
age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Talking
being a
about
single
being a single
parent.
parent.
Somebody asked.
Somebody asked. So
Somebody who?
Someone asked
someone
what we
asked
were
what we were
talking
talking
about.
about.
Oh. So you say
Parenthood.
with me, as far as that, so look, right, I do be, I do be a softy. It's just at points, you know what I mean? Like when the kid is good, like take like my son, he different, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be a little bit of more I be a little I would be a more lenient with him because he really was like a good kid. Now don't get me wrong, my daughter's a good kid too, but she at that age where you listening to bad influence, and it's a little different when the bad influence is coming from the other parent.
Yeah,
Um,
that
Yeah,
makes it
that
that's
makes it
difficult.
tough.
difficult.
But the thing is, right? I, I feel like this, right? So my kid's mother she say stuff like, I don't want my kid to be scared of me. Well, I think that's stupid.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
supposed
Cause
to
you're
be
supposed to be
preparing your
experienced
child.
that.
growing up in the neighborhood like that I was raised in, I had a lot of guys around me that, even some of my cousins, like gangs and, just doing like crazy stuff sometimes. And so I didn't do that though because I understood that I understood that my granddad that I had to go back home to him, right? And I understood that he's gonna get me. Like, and at that particular time, it was a thing where I remember going down the street while I walk around like the corner or something like that with, and once I got down the street, I started sagging my pants. By the time I got back home, my granddaddy was like, Oh, you so when you got it, you did it when you got around the corner, huh? So I'm like, what are you talking about? So he had already got a call, like so, and I got whoopings. You know, I got whoopings. My granddaddy, I think my last whooping was probably like 18 years old.
I didn't do
So
I didn't do
weapons, but
it,
I
but I
got you.
got you.
You want to
it,
You
hear
it
a
want to hear
so
the
staggering
staggering
story?
story?
I didn't
I
have
I didn't
believe
have
in
whoopings.
what my
no
granddaddy
one my
did.
sons.
I helped
I
raise
helped
my
raise my
brother.
brother.
He was
He was
adopted.
adopted.
You ever hear
You
of
ever hear of
Mexico?
Mexico?
Big
Big
place, right?
place, right?
So we
So
going
we
down the
going down the
escalator, but
escalator,
he's
but he's
tagging.
tagging.
So I
So
just
I
went,
just went,
whoop,
whoop.
and he's like,
And he's like,
what you
what
doing?
you doing?
Just so
Just so
loud.
loud.
He's
He's
shocked.
shocked.
So I
So
just
I just
answered just as
answered just as
loud.
loud.
I thought you
I
was
thought you was
confused. It was
confused. It was
halfway up,
halfway up,
halfway
halfway
down. I
down.
just
I
spoke
just
to
spoke
the
to
rest of
the
the
rest of
way.
the way.
Now
Now
people were
people were
laughing because, like
laughing
you
because, like
said,
you
we
said,
on the
we were on the
escalator
escalator
coming down
coming
from that
down from that
stadium.
stadium.
My
My
sons were
sons
there.
were there.
Their
Their
friends were
friends
there.
were there.
Nobody
Nobody
ever
ever
in my
in my
presence
presence
after that
after that
was ever
was ever
sagging
sagging.
Yeah.
because they know
Because
I
they
was
know I was
crazy.
crazy.
After I
After
just
I
went
just
whoop,
went
and
whoop
pulled them
and pulled them
pants right
pants
on the
right on
arm,
the
and they
arm, and
came
they
down
came down
easily.
easily.
I didn't have
I
no
don't
other
have no
choice.
other choice.
Oh
Oh
man.
man.
And I feel like it's either you gonna run them or they gonna run you. Simple.
That's it.
That's it.
Like,
Yeah.
and yeah, I ain't getting ran. I'm not getting ran by a grown woman, let alone a kid. So that's just not even an option.
The one
The
thing I
one
do
thing I
have
do
to
have to
admit
admit
is
is
when
when
the
the
other
other
parent
parent
tries to use
tries
the
to use the
child
child
as a
as a
pawn
pawn
or
or
put the
put the
child
child
in the
in the
realm of
realm
an
of an
adult.
adult.
Don't have
Don't
adult
have adult
conversations with the
conversations with the
child
child
about
about
adult
adult
relationship.
relationship.
It's not
It's
fair
not
to the
fair to
child.
the child.
A
The
child is
child
not
is
your
not the
fallen
fallen
boy.
boy.
A child is
Child
not
is
your
not your
personal
personal
psychiatrist.
psychiatrist.
And it's
Right.
And
not
it's
your
not your
bestie.
best.
So
So
I had
I
to
had
tell
to
my
tell
ex,
my ex,
look, you
look,
got an
you got an
issue, take
issue,
it up with
take it up
me.
with me.
Leave the
Leave
kids
the
out of
kids
it.
out of it.
Let them be
Let them be
kids.
kids.
And
And
that
that
happened the
happened
day
after
after
he
he had my
had
son
my
lied
son
to me.
lied to me.
And I
And I
really couldn't
really couldn't
understand it.
understand it.
And it was
And
just
it was
coming
just
out of
coming out
my
of
hurt
hurt
pride.
pride.
And
And
he told
he
my
told my
son to
son
tell
to
me
tell me
that he
that
hadn't
he
used
hadn't
the
used the
car
car
to
to
bring them
bring them
to
to
Queens.
Queens.
That he left the
That he
car in
left the car in
Pennsylvania. So I
Pennsylvania.
let
So
them
I let
share
them
the car
share the
because
car
I
because
moved
I
to
moved to
Queens.
Queens.
So my
So
son
my
was
son
like,
was like,
okay,
okay,
ma,
ma,
the car's
the
around the
car's around
corner,
the
but
corner,
daddy
but
said
daddy
to
said to
tell you
tell
that
you
it's
that it's
worth
the
it.
worth it.
So
So
I had a
I had a
party the
party
next
the
day.
next
I'm
day.
saying
I'm
happy
happy
Truth Day.
Truth Day.
My
My
son
son
chose to
chose
tell
to
me the
tell me the
truth
truth
over
over
telling the
telling the
lie that
lie
his
that his
father had
father
told
had
him
told
to
him
tell
to
me.
tell me.
So we had
So
a
we had a
happy
happy
Truth Day
Truth Day
party,
party,
and
and
I made
I
it
made it
important
important
that
that
you're
you're
living with
living with
me,
me,
so it's
so it's
important that
important
we're
that
honest
we're
with
honest
each
with each
other
other.
because
Because
it's not
it's
going to
not
work
gonna
if we
work if
lie
we
to
lie
each
to
other
each
in the
other in
same
the same
house.
house.
Yeah. That's something I'm gonna tell her. Cause man, phew.
It
It
helps.
helps.
It might
It
take a
might take a
minute
minute
because she
for
has to
she has to
actually
actually
accept that
accept
she's
that
doing
she's
it. She
doing it.
knows
She
she's
knows she's
doing it,
doing it,
but she got
but
to
she gotta
accept
accept it,
that you're
that you're
calling her
calling
on
her
it.
on it.
I think that's the toughest thing to deal with in parenting is when the battle is like not the kids outside. It's not TV. You know the things that they gonna learn on TV, the things that they gonna learn from the kids at school, but the thing that they learn in the other home. Like that's the tough part.
The
The
best you can
best you can
do
do
is let
is
them
let them
know
know
that
that
every
every
household is
household is
different.
different.
But as
But
far
as
as you
far
and
as you
your
and your
household,
household,
XYZ goes.
XYZ goes.
Because
Because
they'll say,
they'll say,
oh,
oh,
your friend
your
doesn't
friend
do
doesn't
stuff.
do stuff.
You don't live
You
with
don't
your
live with
friend.
your friend.
So when
So when
you're over
you're over
there, you
there,
won't
you won't
get to do
get to do
XYZ.
XYZ.
But you live
But
with
you live
me.
with me.
So while
So
you're
while
with
you
me,
with me,
it's this
it's
way.
this way.
Maybe
Maybe
daddy
daddy
allows
allows
ABC.
ABC.
But I'm
But
not
I'm
dad
not
and I
dad
don't
and
live
I don't
with
live
him.
with him.
So let's
So
not
let's
get it
not get it
confused.
confused. Can't hear you.
You say something, Shay?
We didn't
We
hear
didn't
you.
hear
Can't
you.
hear you. Told you your internet be messing up. See? I was right.
How old is your
How old is your
son?
son?
Me? 9, wait, 10. My daughter, 12.
Okay.
Okay.
But my daughter, she live with me. Yeah, that's the tough cookie.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the
So
tough
have
So
you
one.
have
had
you
to
had to
change life
change life
feasible
due to
stuff
these
since
stuff
dealing with her?
dealing with her?
Not yet. So I think so from what I'm being told is that's when these types of changes come. This is what I'm being told. So
What you mean
What you mean
these types
these
of
types
things?
of things?
the behavioral, the behavior, some of the
Yes, that's a
behavioral
Yes,
big
that's a
word.
changes.
big word.
Mhm.
Yeah, but she's a good kid though. Like grades excellent. Uh, yeah, she's a good kid. It's just like I say, some um, kids have a desire for both parents, and they tend to have a desire for the parent that's there the least. They tend to have a huge desire for that particular parent, um, because they already have you, I guess.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So I mean, I understand it, but that don't mean it's not tough.
It's going to
It's
be
going to
tough
be
as
tough
long
as
as you're
long as
doing
we're doing
quality
quality
time. It's
time.
like people
Like people
say,
say,
you want
you
what you
want what
don't
you
have,
don't
but the
have, but the
grass is
grass
greener
is
on the
greener
other
on the other
side.
side.
No, the
No, the
grass is
grass is
greener
greener
where it gets
where it gets
watered.
water.
So if you're
So if you're
watering
watering
Yeah.
and
and your
nurturing your
child,
child,
that's what
that's what
matters.
matters.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
still
they
don't
still
get it.
don't get it.
I think
I
they're
think
not
they're
gonna
not gonna
appreciate it
appreciate
like
it
the
like
next
the next
20.
20.
I know
I
that's
know
how I
that's how I
feel
feel
about her.
about her.
All that I
All that
do
I
for
do
her,
for her,
she's probably
she's
like,
probably
oh,
like, oh,
okay.
okay.
You're taken
You're
for
taking for
granted.
granted.
But when
But
she
when she
hits
is
that
that
23rd
23rd,
and
and
life is
life is
real,
real,
Yeah.
she gonna
she
be
gonna be
like, oh
like,
my
oh my
mommy,
mommy,
she was
she
the
was the
best.
best.
I don't know.
I
I
don't know.
just
I
feel
just
like
feel like
sometimes what
sometimes
I was
what I
saying
was saying
before is
before is
like
like
when you
when
do
you do
have
have
that
that
connection,
connection,
you know,
you know,
when your
when your
child
child
goes to
goes to
the other
the other
parent,
parent,
sometimes you
sometimes
have
you
to
have to
what I
what I
call
call
reprogram them
reprogram them
Mm-hmm.
because
because
it just
it
gets
just gets
jumbled up
jumbled
and then
up and then
they start
they
to
start to
malfunction.
malfunction.
This is
This
true.
is true.
So
So
they need
they need
reprogram.
reprogram.
And it's
And it's,
it's
it's
frustrating.
frustrating.
I think
I think
it's just
it's just
hard
hard
sometimes.
sometimes.
And
And
it's like
it's
the
like
other
the
parents
other parents
do
do
very
very
bare,
bigger,
not even
not
the
even the
minimum,
minimum,
like not
like not
even
even
the
the
tip of
tip of
tip
tip
of
of a
bare.
parent.
But it's like,
But
oh
it's
my
like, oh
god,
my gosh,
I'm gonna
I'm
throw
gonna
you a
throw you a
parade,
parade.
and
And
it's like
it's like,
so.
so
It's
it's you know,
sometimes it's kind
sometimes
of
it's
like
kind of like
hard to
hard to
deal with.
deal
But
with.
I
But I
suppose
suppose
it's just a
it's
part
just
of
a
being a
part of being a
kid.
kid.
And I
And I
understand
understand
that.
that.
Man.
Man,
It's
it's
true.
true.
Is there
Is there
anything
anything
else
else
anybody want to
you
talk
want to talk
about?
about?
We're up
We're
on
up on
50
50
minutes
minutes
so far.
for.
So
So we
got,
got.
we usually
We
try to
usually
keep
try
it
to keep
about an
it about an
hour.
hour.
We have a
We have a
comment.
comment.
I believe
I
it's
believe it's
Stacy.
Stacy.
Said so
That's so
true.
true.
The
The
parent
parent
that
that
usually
really
gets
gives
kids.
kids,
Oh,
oh,
kids give the
kids give
most
the
grace.
most grace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until the dad is the actual parent.
Sometimes I
Sometimes
want to
I
do
want to
that
do
so
that so
bad.
bad.
Sometimes I just
Sometimes
want
I
to
just
be
want
like,
to be
take
like,
it.
take.
I did
I
it.
did it.
My
My
son was
son was
smelling
smelling
himself.
himself.
He
He
was, I
was,
believe it
I
was
believe it was
12.
12.
I
I
bought
bought
all
all
his
his
stuff,
stuff,
put in a
put in a
shopping cart,
shopping cart,
got on the
got
Long
on the
Island
Long Island
River,
River,
brought him
brought
to
him to
Fallbrook,
Fallbrook,
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn,
and rang
and
the
rang the
bell.
bell.
And
And
I turned
I
around
turned
and
around and
started going
started
down the
going down the
steps.
steps.
His
His
father was
father
like,
was like,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
"Whoa,
whoa,
whoa,
what
whoa,
are you
whoa, what are you
doing?
doing? What?"
I'm like,
I'm like,
not a
not a
surprise. You know
surprise.
you
You
have
know
a
you have
son.
a
Here
son.
he
Here he
is.
is.
And I
And I
left
left.
Oh,
Oh,
from
from
3 days.
3 days.
My
My
son is,
son is,
no, I
no,
want to
I
come
want to come
home.
home.
I left him
I
there
left
for
him there
3
for
months.
3 months.
But
But
from
from
3 days,
3 days,
I'll
I'll
listen.
listen.
I won't
I
talk
won't
to
talk
him.
to him.
I'll,
I'll,
I'm like,
I'm like,
no.
oh,
You thought it's gonna
what
be
is gonna be
better
better?
somewhere
Where
else. So
else?
go
So
somewhere
somewhere
else.
else.
To my
To my
ex, he's
ex,
like,
like,
you didn't
you
call
didn't
me.
call me.
You know you
You
have a
know you have
12
a
year
12
old.
year old.
Here he
Here he
is.
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think
don't think
I got
I
it in
got
me
it
to
in
do
me to
that.
do that.
It's
It's
because I
because I
know
know
when you know
you
you're
know
the
you're the
better
better
parent,
parent
the better
and the better
fit for your
fit for your
child. It's
child.
like,
It's like, yeah, I ain't taking mine to the parent. I'm taking mine to the group home.
right, like
Right,
I
like
do
I do
better in
better
foster
in
care
foster
than
care than
this.
this.
I
Yeah.
thought
I
he would
thought
have
he would
learned
have
too
learned
much
too
in the
much
group
from the
home.
group home. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna take you to the group home. You wanna play around? Yeah, I'm gonna let these kids tune you right on up.
It's
They'll get you
crazy.
together.
What would you
What would
guys
you
say
guys
is the
say is
most
the most
difficult
difficult
and
and
the most
the most
rewarding
rewarding
part
part
about
about
being
being
single
single
parent?
parent? Single.
The
The
most
most
difficult of being a
difficult of being
single
a single
parent is
parent
being a
is being
single
a single
parent. The
parent,
most
and the most
rewarding
rewarding
is being a
is
single
being a
parent.
single parent.
I say
I say
rewarding
rewarding
because
because
you don't
you
gotta
don't gotta
debate with
debate with
nobody. What
nobody.
you
What
say
you say
goes, because
goes,
you're the
because you're
ruler
the
of
ruler
your
of your
household.
household.
But
But
that
that
saying,
saying,
everything
everything
falls right.
falls right.
You have
You have
nobody to
nobody
play
to
off
play off
of.
of.
You have
You have
nobody to
nobody to
rest
rest
on, take
on,
the
take the
burden off
burden
of
off
you.
of you.
So the
So the
pros and
pros and
cons of
cons
being
of
a
being
single
a single
parent.
parent. The most difficult for me is not being a completely single parent. um, it's that uphill battle, and it's also the thought of the whole like raising the opposite sex. Like that's tough. Um, the most rewarding, mm, a lot of things are most rewarding. Like it's just knowing that she is like a good kid. Like she definitely that. Um, the most rewarding. That's like the things that she do. Like the kid, and the kid write all types of stories. Like the kid write poetry. Some of this stuff I don't even have her recite and put it on. Like I have put certain stuff on Facebook, but the last story she read me, I knew I couldn't even put that on Facebook. I feel like a grown up would take it because like it was really, really, really good. Like um, that's very rewarding. And then also that I don't have to deal with what the typical guy deal with. Not all guys, but a lot of guys. I see guys that deal with you can't come see your son, you can't come see your this, you can't come see your that unless this happen. Well, I make those decisions, so I don't have to deal with that. Um, Being a custodial parent, that's rewarding. To that if I really don't want to, I don't have to include you in anything I choose to.
Right.
Like those things are rewarding to me. Like to yeah, like to not have to answer to because I've been down that road where um where I couldn't do too much of nothing, you know, and to now have that control of the situation, knowing that I am the better like parent for her situation, that's a reward.
And
And
Shay?
Shay.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
the
the
hardest part
hardest part
about being
about
a
being a
single
single
parent
parent
is,
is,
like you
like
said,
you said,
just
just
having
having
all of the
all of the
burden
burden
falls on
falls
me.
on me.
Like I don't
Like I
have
don't have
anybody
anybody.
like,
Like,
can
oh,
you
can you
take this
take
part
this
of my
part of
life?
my life?
Like
Like
the amount of
the amount
things
of
I've
things
done
I've done
today
today
in
in
one
one
day, and
day,
I'm
and
not
I'm not done.
done. It's
It's
crazy to
crazy
me.
to me.
Okay,
Okay,
but this is
but this
my
is my
life. This
life.
is
This is
my
my
everyday. Like
everyday.
I
Like I
run
run
and
and
I run
I
and I
run
rip.
and I rip.
I run
I
and I
run and I
run.
run.
but
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 really,
really,
like
like
I
I
do a
do a
whole lot
whole
just
lot
to
just
keep my
my
household in
household in
order
order
and keep
and keep
things
things
good for
good
her
for
to
her to
provide a good
provide a
life
good
for
life
her.
for her.
Difficult.
Difficult.
It's
It's
not
not
impossible, but
impossible, but
sometimes I
sometimes
have
I
those
have those
moments
moments
where
where
you
no,
just
you
gotta
just
cry a
gotta
little
cry a
bit.
little bit.
You gotta get a
You
good
gotta get a
cry
good
out,
cry out,
and then you
and then you
do it all
do it
over
all over
again.
again.
Um,
Um,
the
the
most
most
rewarding
rewarding
part
part
of
of
being
being
a
a
single
single
mother
mother
is
is
seeing how
seeing how
amazing,
amazing,
like she
like
is
she is
literally the
literally the
best thing
best
I've
thing I've
ever
ever
done.
done.
Like I'm
Like I'm
molding
molding
her,
her,
but she's
but she's
already
already
her
her
own
own
perfection
perfection
herself,
herself.
you know?
You know,
So it's
so
just
it's just
like
like
that
that
itself, and
itself,
that
and
and
that
seeing
and
how
seeing
much
how
she
much
like
you
me.
like me.
Like
Like
sometimes I look
sometimes
and
I
I'm
look and
like,
I'm like,
ooh, I can't
ooh,
even
I
be
can't even be
mad.
mad.
So those
So
little
those little
moments
moments
sometimes are
sometimes are
rewarding.
rewarding.
Sometimes they bite
Sometimes
me
they
in the
bite me
butt.
in the
But
butt, but
sometimes it's
sometimes
like,
it's like,
ooh, I'm
ooh,
just
I'm
like,
just like.
um.
Um,
So
so
yeah, I
yeah,
think
I
that's
think
the
that's
most
the most
rewarding part.
rewarding
The
part.
fact
The
that
fact
she's so
so
helpful. She's
helpful,
so
she's so
great. She's
great,
such a
she's such
great
a great
kid.
kid.
She wants to
She
be a
wants to be a
doctor,
doctor,
and
and
she
she
has
has
a mind
a
of her
mind of her
own, and
own,
she
and she
knows how to
knows how to
up,
up,
and she's
and
not
she's not
afraid
afraid.
to. I think
I
that's
think
a
that's a
beautiful
beautiful
thing.
thing.
Am I not
Am I
live?
not lying?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Has
Has
asked.
asked
See
me
the
the
difficult part.
difficult part.
What
What
is
is
it?
it?
Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
Another reward for me is seeing her reaction when she like meet her accomplishments that she set. Like she wanted straight A's, and when she got straight A's, like she was so happy. Like, um, and then the best reward. And some people say she looks just like you. That's so great. Yeah, that's the.
It's
It's
rewarding when you
rewarding when you
know
know
that you
that you
did
did
good
good,
and you can
and you
see
can
it
see it
reflecting back
reflecting
through
back through
the.
the.
I had
I
sent
had
my
sent my
son to
son to
Texas, my
Texas, my
youngest,
youngest,
to be with
to
his
be with
dad
his
for a
dad
little
for a little
while,
while,
and he was
and he
having
was having
issues.
issues.
And he
And
said,
he
I'm
said,
like, well,
Michael,
what do you
what do you
do
do
to,
to,
you
you know,
help
help
yourself calm
yourself calm
down?
down?
I said,
Like,
oh, I
oh, I
walk. I
walk.
said,
I said,
Father gives me
Father, give me
strength,
strength,
and
and
I walk
I
around a
walk
prayer.
around a
I'm like,
prayer. Like,
how do you know how
how
to
do you
do
know how to
that?
do that?
I said, Ma, I
Ma,
do that
you
all
do
the
that all
time.
the time.
And
And
I'm like,
like,
wow,
wow,
it's not
it's
something
not
I
something I
actually
actually
told him,
told him,
look,
look,
do
do
this.
this.
But they
But they
mirror
mirror
certain
certain
things
things
by
by
watching you.
watching you.
So you're
So you're
always like
always like
the
the
teacher. You're
teacher.
their
You're their
first
first
role
role
model.
model.
So
So
when you
when you
realize that
realize that
they do
they do
listen,
listen,
they pick
they
up
pick
on
up on
things
things
that you
that you
do,
do,
even
even
though
though
they
they
swear out
swear
they're
out they're
nothing like
nothing
you.
like you.
Well,
Well,
never.
never.
But they're
But
more
they're
like
more like
you
you
in
in
certain
certain
things
things
than they'd
than
like
they'd
to
like to
admit.
admit.
So
Oh,
that's
and
the
so that's
reward.
then, and for like my son, it's like okay, the tough part for him is that his heart is gonna get him in a lot of trouble later. It's not in trouble, but like it's gonna
Hurt.
people gonna do him bad lately, like later on in life, cause he really got a good heart. Like um, she'll look different, but with him also the bad is that he's not biologically my son. So that's the tough part. You know what I mean? Is that I don't make those decisions for him that I wish I could. You know, I wish I could make some like the proper decisions for him. Um, but the good part about it is that I raised him up until like you still call me dad and stuff. Don't get me wrong. You just like not always in my presence no more. Up until like 2019. So he was like 9 years old. Yeah. So yeah, the good thing with him is knowing that he got his own mind. Like he's not a follower. He's not none of that. And just knowing that like dude be like he'd be like he was at seeing some people outside of the store one day, and they lady was out there with her kids, you know, and she had a little sign, you know, asking for money or whatever. And so he was like, he wanted, we was finna go into the grocery store. He talking about, like, we went there with them talking about the stuff that they was about to get out of the grocery store. I gave them both like $5 a piece. He gave his to the lady though. And so I gave him more, you know what I mean? But to know that he liked that is like cool. And to know that he liked that under my care, he got like that under my care. Like that's a reward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All
So,
right.
do any
So, do any
have any
have any
last minute
last minute
comment?
comment? Uh, you, ma'am. Let you go first.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't let
Don't
Sickle
let Sickle
define you.
define you.
And
And
all of my
all of my
children
children
are my
are my
biggest
biggest
advocates.
advocates.
They
They
know
know
more
more
about sickle
about
cell
sickle cell
disease than a
disease
lot
than a
of
lot of
doctors do.
doctors do.
So
So
they
they
help to
help to
educate
educate
others.
others.
But
But
they're not
they're not
letting it
letting it
be
be
limits
limits
because they
because they
didn't
didn't
see
see
me
me
letting it
letting it
limit
limit
me.
me.
Whether
Whether
it's
it's
from
from
being a
being a
parent,
parent,
my
my
profession,
profession,
um,
um,
let
Let
somebody tell
somebody
me
tell
no,
me no,
and I'll
and
show
I'll
you
show you
how many
how many
yeses were in
yeses
that
were in
no.
that no.
Awesome.
Awesome. Shay?
Master.
Master.
Well, I
Well,
gotta,
I gotta,
take us
take
out
us
here.
out here. Yeah. You say you what?
I have
I
to
have to
take us
take us
out.
out.
So if you
So. Oh well. Hold on. Let me first get a word from let us get a round of applause for Miss Caroline and Shay and myself. All right. Now the crowd is over with. Okay, here we go.
you don't have
You don't have
anything else
anything else
to
to
say
say
after
after
that?
that? No, I ain't got nothing to say.
Well, he
Well,
said
he
it
said
all.
it all.
Laughter is
Laughter
the
is
best
the best
medicine.
medicine.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
I thank
I
you,
thank you,
Caroline, for
Caroline, for
joining us.
joining us.
I
Thank
thank
I
you,
thank you,
Master,
Master,
for
for
being
being
my
my
other
other
half
half
in
in the
this coaching
coaching
series
series
and just
and just
really
really
rocking it
rocking
out
it
and
out
staying
and staying
committed
committed
to doing
to doing
this
this
to the
to the
fullest.
fullest.
A roll
A road
dog, you
dog,
know.
you know.
Thank you for
Thank you for
having me.
having me.
Oh, no
No
problem
problem
anytime.
time.
So,
So,
and
and
thank all
thank
of you
all of
out
you
in
out in
YouTube land
YouTube
for
land for
watching.
watching.
We
We
truly
truly
appreciate you.
appreciate you.
We have
We
so
have
much
so
coming
much
up
coming
for
up
the rest
for
of
the rest
the
of
month.
the
Next
month. Next
week,
week,
we will
we
have
will have
a
a
two-parter with
two-parter with
finances.
finances.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So,
and it's
and
gonna
it's
be the
gonna be
full
the full
panel
panel
next week.
next
So
week.
it's
So
gonna
it's
be
gonna
Let's
be
run
informative.
good. September
September
is
is
National
National
Licensing
Licensure.
Month.
Oh,
Oh,
okay
okay
then.
then.
So we need
So
to
we
talk
need to
about
talk about.
Yes, I
Yes, I
also am
also am
international as
international as
licensing
licensing
real
real
estate so
estate
far.
so far.
okay.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
with that
with
being
that being
said,
said,
we got
we
so
got
much
so much
great
great
content and
content and
topics
topics
coming.
coming.
But
But
until
until
next
next
time,
time,
I will
I
leave
will leave
God with my
God with my
positive
positive
words of
words of
wisdom,
wisdom,
which
which
is
is
start where you
that you
are,
are,
use what you
use what
have,
you have,
and do what
and
you
do what you
can.
can.
Until next
Until next
time,
time,
peace.
peace.